What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and another video. Today we are getting back on the grind. We're getting on the update grind. Today there was a lot of new content, so we're not going to spend a lot of time on the intro, but like and subscribe if you guys enjoy it. And we're going to go over all the new cards, so that's pretty much what we do on the channel. Had some work stuff come up in the last few weeks, but we're going to be back on that grind covering every single new card that comes into the game, and today we got a lot of them. I guess we're going to start with the Headliners pack. It is 96 overall, Silver Slugger Trevor Story. Now he rakes lefties like you would kind of expect. This is going to be a very good shortstop card. I don't think he's better than Ernie Banks, but I think he's pretty good. He's got good speed, decent fielding, a really good arm, rakes against lefties, decent-ish against righties. The vision's not as important this year as it has been in past years. Trevor Story, in my opinion, is a really, really decent shortstop, but he does not have any secondaries, so you're kind of boxed into playing him at one spot. Now, also today, we have a brand new beach ball thing. A beach ball pack. You can buy two, they're 40k a piece. I probably won't be buying one just because why would you? But there's some good rewards in here. So for the rare round of this beach ball pack, you have future stars Luis Robert, and we'll go over these stats as we talk about him. Now he looks elite. This is a disgusting card. This is a card you absolutely want on your team 100%. He's got really good fielding, really good speed, really good hitting. I mean, this guy is going to be able to do it all. Also here, Nolan Ryan. This is going to be pretty similar to the Nolan Ryan we had last year. He has a fastball, sinker, 12-6 curve, and a circle change. So this is pretty similar to the 99 Nolan Ryan we saw last year along with that Kershaw. I don't expect him to be super useful, though the sinker could make him very nasty. I don't know. We'll just have to see how he goes. I feel like it always depends on pitcher cards just because he's either nasty or he's not. And there's really no way of knowing until you see him like play in game or like face him. So I'm still not sure about that card. And then also here, the third guy is Rodgers Hornsby. Now this is the guy that was like the NL collection last year. He's going to be reasonably attainable this year. He's still pretty expensive, but not as expensive as he was last year. This guy is going to rake. He's pretty much an all-around infielder. You're going to want to play him at second or first, though, in my opinion, just because the arm is pretty low. He's got decent speed. He's going to rake. He's really good. Really, really good second baseman there. Now, we'll go over the base round here as well. The guy that sticks out to me is Gagne at 98 overall. This is going to be from the base round, so he's going to be pretty cheap, all things considered, for what he is as a 98 overall closer. He's going to have a good fastball, a Vulcan change, curveball that's pretty slow, a splitter, and a slider. He's really got pretty good pitch selection, and yeah, I think this is definitely an endgame closer, and the Gagne that we've been waiting for, to be fair. Also here, Kenny Lofton, who's got pretty good vision, pretty good contact, elite level bunting, pretty good fielding, good speed. The only thing that's lacking on this card really is power and arm, but that's okay. I think Kenny Lofton will be decent for some teams, but if you have a God Squad, maybe he's not for you. Also here, Jorge Posada, a switch hitting catcher, can never say no to that. The fielding's not great, but at catcher, I don't think that's really such a bad thing. The blocking's decent, the hitting's pretty good. All around pretty good. I think of him maybe as being like maybe the third or fourth best catcher in the game, probably behind like Sandoval and Wieters for sure. I don't think he's the best catcher, but I don't think he's terrible. So that's the beach ball pack. Let's get into the other stuff. If you go to player programs here, we have an AllTimers program. This is where you can get these guys here. Now we're going to go over each of these guys. But to do this here, you have stage one, you have a bunch of moments. I mean, a bunch of, it seems like, yeah, just like so many moments. So that it's going to be a grind, but like, it doesn't seem like it's going to be too difficult. I think you just have to win one game against everybody. So it's going to be a grind, but it's only 3-inning games, so like it shouldn't be that crazy, probably. Regardless, if you do all of that versus all these guys, that gets you to like, what, 60 probably, and then you have like 20 more here, and then you have, yeah, so all of that will get you to 100. There's no exchanges either, you just have to grind for it, but there's some good stuff along the way here. At 25, you get Evan Longoria, the third baseman. He looks decent. Not my favorite third baseman of all time, for sure, but like pretty good there. If you're into righty third baseman, I think Longoria gets the job done. He's going to be pretty obtainable, in my opinion. You're not going to have to win that many games against the CPU to get Evan Longoria. Also, as you go, you have Ball of the Habit Pack at 40. You have two headliners here at 45. And then Trevor Hoffman here at 50. He's always a pretty good pitcher in my opinion. He's got a cutter, which is always useful, especially if he's only coming in for an inning. Now, he's not a fireballer, but he's going to be decent regardless. I think Trevor Hoffman is going to be pretty good. Definitely not the best relief pitcher to come out in this update because Eric Gagne is a thing, but a solid guy nonetheless. He was in my bullpen all of last season pretty much. And then at 75, you get Tom Seaver. Now, he's got a fastball, sinker, slider, 12-6 curve, and a changeup. It's really good. I feel like Tom Seaver has the potential to be very good. He's got the sinker, fastball, slider. He can hit kind of, I guess. He's got nice bunting ability. But like he looks decent. He's definitely going to be a very good card that you're going to want to try out. And then, of course, you have the Ducks on the Pond Elite Pack, which would get you Ernie Banks Chapman or Joe Adele if you rolled the rare round, though that is not a guarantee. And then you have Awards Babe Ruth. So once you complete that whole thing, you can get to Awards Babe Ruth, who does have first base as a secondary, which that's fine. The fielding's decent, the speed's okay, so you could get away with playing him like maybe in left field, though I wouldn't play him in center probably. And yeah, he looks really decent. He looks really, really good. He's going to rake for you, obviously. I mean, we all know what Babe Ruth is supposed to do for you, but Babe Ruth looks incredible. So that is the All-Timers pack reward thing and how to get to it. Let's go over the Tops Now people. So for Tops Now, you go in and you can do some Tops Now moments, and it gets you a choose 2 out of 5 pack. Let's talk about the new cards. We're just going to go over, show the stats. Shane Bieber obviously has been very, very good. Had like 27 Ks in his first 2 starts. We all know he's been great. He gets a 97 overall card to reflect that. He's going to be decent. Fastball, cutter, changeup, slider, knuckle curve. He's going to be okay. I think he's going to be pretty decent. If you wanted to use him, you can. I don't think he's the best pitcher, but he's going to be usable for sure. Mike Yastrzemski is also here. The Rangers just played the Giants, and I felt like every time Yastrzemski came to the plate, it was going to be a guaranteed home run. So he's got good contact, good power. I mean, he's an all-around pretty good card. I should say none of these are going to make your God Squad team, probably. But like, it's good for like a budget team. So you guys in the comment section being like, this is an L. It's not an L. Your team is better than probably the average person. Travis d'Arnaud is here as the catcher. He's decent. Not my favorite. Again, Jorge Posada came out today. I just feel like there's better catchers in the game who are affordable, and d'Arnaud is not doing anything for me really. Edwin Rios is here. I believe he had a walk-off home run against somebody. He's got pretty good power, and the rest of his cards just average. The contact's decent. The fielding's okay, I guess. The speed's not great. You could probably play him at first base and get away with it if you really wanted to, if you're doing a power team build or something. But he's good. He's good. He's not great, but he's good. The last guy here is Tyler Alexander, the Detroit Tigers guy who struck out like 9 consecutive batters in his debut or something. Insane. He's got 123 Ks per 9. Obviously, you'd kind of expect that considering the achievement that he's getting this card for. The pitch selection is not great, but he is a lefty out of the pen, which could be useful situationally. I'm not sure what his delivery looks like. I imagine it's at least a decent delivery. So I imagine it's like a decent delivery, but if it's not, this card probably won't be that usable, but good on him for getting a Tops Now card in the game. Now, the way that you get the Tops Now guys is you go to your moments. You can see the All-Timers moments here. You can just kind of click on it, and you got all kinds of things. But if you go to Tops Now, you can see here the July 27th through August 2nd Tops Now plays of the week, I guess. And all of these are going to be pretty easy. They're setting you up for success here. If you can't do it, I don't know what to tell you. They're all on rookie and veteran. Hit 2 home runs could be difficult, but like, it's on rookie, so maybe not. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go over the roster update. We'll go over the roster update, just talk about who's new diamond and all that good stuff. There's only 2 new diamonds, so Aaron Judge did get a big boost up to a 90. Trevor Story's up to an 87. Shane Bieber went up another point. He's been elite this year. Fernando Tatis jumped from an 82 to an 85. They gave him a lot of boost to his contact and power versus righties. And then Nick Castellanos makes it as well to an 85 overall. He got a big boost versus righties, +9 and +18 power. making him really, really good, realistically. Trevor Bauer's pretty close. That could be a guy you look at next week. Carlos Correa has been good this year. He could be a diamond, unfortunately, pretty soon. Joey Gallo's getting a contact boost because his average is higher than it normally is. So that's a guy that if he continues hitting for average, you could see him be a diamond pretty easily. He's got some ways to go. As far as guys going gold, German Marquez went gold. He's got a 1.89 ERA through his first like 2 or 3 starts probably in his season. So he's doing really well. He jumps to an 81 overall. Corey Seager is here as well. He's tearing it up, hitting 347 actually. So he got a boost to pretty much all of his hitting attributes. Kenta Maeda is now a gold, as well as Tyler Duffy's. Yoan Moncada is no longer a silver, which hurts people's BR drafts, but it is what it is, I guess. He's pretty good, though. He's doing really well this year, so his card will reflect that. And Gio Urshela, also a gold now. Mike Yastrzemski is one away from being a gold. I feel like Mondesi's got a good shot at being gold, as well as Seager. But that's pretty much it. Those are all of the new cards and new stuff in the game this week. Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe if you guys went on to enjoy it. And I will catch you guys in the next one.